can see. My record is 199, 173. I'm not the best Madden player in this game, but it's a lot of people out there better than me. I ain't gonna lie. And it makes me want to get even better. So, the only team I like to play with is my Seattle Seahawks. And, you know, I don't mind playing with, like, the other teams, but, not your boy. So, let's go and get on with this show. And hopefully I get the 200 win before this night is over with. So let's go.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Houston Texans. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Blow the hole.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Play ball. I gotta play you like that.
Set, 19, 54 miles. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
He has elite instincts on his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. I can stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape.
Let's go.
He goes down. Kendricks coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how quickly you going out there, homie?
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And he hits his target.
You ain't going nowhere. Come on with it.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Let's go.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game.
Yeah,
it's so important to tackle
subscribe to the
these
channel.
Receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now it's Lockett.
Ooh, that face man, real.
11 yards that time on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Let's see how I'm going to do this. It might be a different game, please. I better not see what I see.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass.
I don't like this.
2nd and 3.
I don't like this. So we're going to do something. We're going to do something.
On the ground, this is
that's the wrong person.
Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Where we at?
36, 36. Kill.
Okay. I'm not what I was looking forward to, but okay.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he will score.
Touchdown, Seahawks. What you doing, Doug? Throwing me off.
A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Nice stop.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
He finally stopped there. Okay, cool. Alright, put the game right there. This is what we do.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Throwing on second down. Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Man, DeAndre fast. He's going to pull it away.
Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston.
Boy, he fast.
DeAndre Hopkins, 84 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling me that, he was designing run after catch in every play.
That's
the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Thank you, Holmes.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
All right, what's this for? Nope, I've been in there already. All right, what's this? I don't know what that is, but we're going to test it out.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Confuse them a little bit.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny.
What the world? I've been jumping for the past 3 seconds.
After a one-point game, 7-6.
Oh my goodness, I jumped 3 seconds ago. Oh well.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's see if I can move him now. I still can't move him? Oh, okay, that's why.
They'll toss it to Penny. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
I try to dive.
So close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Ooh, I try to dive.
A terrific run there by Penny. 56 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here to stop me right here.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Oh.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 8.
Well, they're going out of bounds.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No, it didn't. Okay, cool.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Watson.
I hate it.
Touchdown, Houston.
Oh my goodness.
Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
I ain't really let you
so
do that no
far,
more.
as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Not that play.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, twisting away. Dances by him. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
All right, I'll go back to single back. Let's see. No, I won't go single back. Let's see. What's all of this? Huh, test you out.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They go play action here on 1st down. This complete to Lockett. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there at 22.
Oh, I'm starting to like
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. Coming from where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now it's Wilson.
Steps away from me.
He'll run it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Let's go. I'm trying to get this dub. I need to get 200 wins, baby.
First down as they come up there on 2nd down.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. 14, running.
Here's Wilson. And he finds
Look, I'm glitching, boy.
and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Penny. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They run it.
Oh, I got this 3rd down.
And boy, is he close. Did he get
that was
no, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Watson on 1st down. Oh, it stays up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 2nd and 15 now. Watson.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete.
In this same spot.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
Let's stop playing.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To Johnson again.
He ain't going nowhere. Come on.
Minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Let's go.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and swing and try to get a 3rd one.
Let's go.
This spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
So on 4th down,
He throwing it out.
Comes on. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
I don't know what he got going.
My goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you knock up too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And wherever it's at.
40 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd
y'all don't
and 7.
need to be hearing this song today, cause I'm feeling great.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Then a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Cover 3.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Now it's Penny running right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
14, got it.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
He can't hit. He's not going to hit me. Watch twist. No alert. Check 4. Watch twist.
On 3rd down, Penny. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jonathan Joseph will get the credit for the sack. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's letting this one go. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, Mr. Speedy. Oh, I know you ain't.
Touchdown, Houston.
Okay.
Will Fuller.
So he did.
73 yards.
Let me stop playing
and the
around
Texans
with him.
have taken the lead.
Even though I might lose the steal.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed.
Is it me?
And
He
I saw
just
one
missing
of
this
their defense coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? He said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 20.
All right. No. If you don't come on. Are we pausing my game? No, indeed. Don't play with me. Get your tail on here. You're friendly quick.
4-yard line.
You want to beat me. I don't know what you're saying, but you want to beat me. Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Dancing to his left. Going for Met, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
Oh, I picked the wrong play. I don't know what play I just
Wilson
picked.
going to lead his guys up 1st and 10.
So that was play I picked.
And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Penny, a 1st down carry. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go to Johnson again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Watson. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 on 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
There you go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson going deep for Hopkins.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Yeah, here.
as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a
Kitchen,
big
you like
turnover
that.
there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've been intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out
Oh,
there
trying
and
to
get it
chip
done
back
again.
in.
Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah,
nice
hoping
job.
to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now on 2nd and 16. Wilson, this one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Oh, look at him talking about, let's go, Houston. Are we hating? You hater.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Wilson. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there.
Yeah,
almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second
didn't.
down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson, it's caught, Lockett. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Hey.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up and to great success.
Now Rashad Penny. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Yeah, they will. Rather to the ball very quickly.
Another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ooh. What do we have here? What do we have here? Go.
Wilson leaves it. A swing with Penny. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Still got it.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Hey.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I see it.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, he got blessed. I threw it too early.
But it didn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down,
you gotta do something.
4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
That's what I wanted to see.
to throw. And Stills bringing it in. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime.
Yeah, it will.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
All right, y'all ready?
One last throw here for Watson. Being chased out left. And he will have a touchdown.
And I lose because of that.
Deshaun Watson.
Oh, you jinx.
On the game's final play. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I had given them the standing 8 count a few times along.
That boy can't kick a field goal to save his life.
Yeah, they had, well, I guess 9 lives, just like a cat kept fighting, and they're in the end making the huge play to get the game winner.
I guess that's the epitome of you always have a puncher's chance.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league.
You're
it's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed a stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory.
Yeah, he had no
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
The only dude was like 2 dudes. See? 1, 2. Everybody else, he got lucky with that one, but nothing else. But that's who tortured me right here. Nah, don't be giving him no props on my channel. Yeah, but good job anyway, dog. I don't care. I'm still on the road to 200 wins. It don't matter. Cause my record is still better than my losses. Let's see. There you go, people. But I will get my 200 rings sooner or later. So I will end this stream right now. See you when I see you, and I'm out.